Hey, what's up, everybody? Rob Sower here with Sower Real Estate, Keller Williams Realty Boise, here in the Coeur d'Alene office. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy 2025. Hope you guys had a great celebration for New Year's and an awesome Christmas. Before jumping into all the stats and everything else, obviously I want to take just a moment and offer prayers to all the people in California, all the wildfires that are going on there. Not wildfires, in the hills and everything. That it's crazy. I've seen a lot of the videos, as I'm sure you guys have too, photos and everything, people just losing everything. It definitely makes you, or hopefully it makes you thankful for what you have. And if any of you have friends and family still there, prayers to them. Hopefully they're okay. I know I have a lot of people that have moved up to Idaho from California, so just hope everyone's okay. Okay, on another note, I'm gonna do my best to not feel like I'm Ned Flanders from The Simpsons with my green sweater and my collared shirt, the button-down collared shirt. But hey, what are you gonna do? There's a point in your life where if you're wearing something that Ned Flanders wears, too bad, and I don't really care. I still like it. This is a great Christmas gift for me, and anyway, it just made me laugh, so I thought I'd get that out there. Okay, so market numbers. Let's see. Really, honestly, not a lot has changed. It's kind of what I had mentioned in the past videos. The chart, as you see, the active listings, they go up in the summer and then they tail off in the winter. And it's the same every single year. It's just a matter of how much. And is the supply staying ahead of the demand? And it is, but not by much. Our inventory is like 1.3 months, and average home sale prices remain pretty flat. It went up about 3% this year for 2024. These are the December numbers, by the way. Obviously, they're not January numbers since January just started, but pretty flat. Average home sale price for Ada County is about $610, and really we're seeing almost identical stuff for the numbers for Kootenai County. It's a little bit more severe. They have more of a drop off on the number of homes that are on the market because it's a little bit more serious winter typically. But it's really exactly pretty much a repeat of last year. And so to me, those numbers are not as big of a deal as the feel of the market. And I know you guys have heard me mention this before, but and this gets into perception versus reality. And I'm going to tell a little bit of a story about perception versus reality, and really try to keep this kind of a shorter video as we kick off 2025. So the perception versus reality in the market is, when you look at the stats, the 1.3 months of inventory is a really strong seller's market. So the problem with that is when we've had really strong sellers markets with 1 month of inventory or right around there, largely they tend to be, sellers hold all the cards. They can do pretty much whatever they want. And if you're a buyer, you kind of have to just deal with it. Well, that's just not how it is in the real world. We just had a property for a buyer. We just closed on it yesterday, and it was a condo, just a smaller condo. It had been listed around, now this is up in Kootenai County, this particular one in Coeur d'Alene, and it was priced around $330. And we had kind of seen how it was sitting on the market, timing of the market, all of these other kinds of things. And so we offered $300, and we got the buyers under contract on it. And then we were still able to negotiate several things through the inspection and so forth. So, I mean, the buyers that I was representing, I think they killed it. I mean, they did a great job. They're super happy. It's going to be a great place. It needs a little bit of work. But again, that's not something you would typically hear of in a quote, seller's market. So the perception versus reality is just not the case. And we're seeing the same thing in Boise too. It just depends on where. So anyway, Okay, the perception versus reality story I would like to tell you is when I was doing some of my statistics and research and everything and poking around on real estate stuff, just kind of, keeping in the know of things, I saw this article, and it was entitled "The Top 20 Real Estate Agents in Boise that or their top presence on social media." So it was the top 20 social media real estate agents in Boise. And I was like, well, that sounds kind of interesting. And so I went and I clicked on it and I went through it, because a lot of the times I hear people saying how important social media is in real estate. And I'm always kind of mixed on that. I don't really have a huge social media presence. It's just not what I do. I will put it out there. I will put listings out there, and I will do targeted Facebook ads and stuff like that. But I don't do videos and all this kind of stuff other than this YouTube video for market stats, and it's not that many people watch it, to be honest. So, which is totally fine by me. But the interesting thing is that in the top 10, 3 of these agents only sold like 5 homes per year. Because I started pulling them up, and like I say, I noticed several of the other agents, and I recognize their names from deals, and several of them are really top producers. But I just found it interesting that in the top 10, literally, I think number 2 and 3 and 6 or something like that. These are pretty, people that had like 30,000 followers, and yet they only do like 3 to 5 deals a year. So anyway, be careful who you work with. Just because they have a strong social media presence doesn't necessarily mean that they do a lot of real estate business. And what you really want, you really want somebody that, and I've told this to tons of people, and I've even said, look, whether it's me or someone else, you just need to find somebody that knows what they're doing, that does it full time, that really practices like a fiduciary responsibility to you as the client. And the phrase I use is also make sure you're dealing with someone that you're comfortable having the uncomfortable conversations with, because unfortunately real estate has that opportunity for people, is to have uncomfortable conversations. It's just part of the game. So anyway, so that's not really that short of a video. I apologize. Hopefully it was helpful for you in some way. And if there's anything that we can do for your real estate needs, reach out. We'd love to help you out, and I hope you have a great 2025. Thanks. Bye.